Hi, everybody. My name is Ciaran, and I'd love to welcome you all to our show, Thinking and Growing Rich, with myself and Brian Cassidy. So, this episode is just our introductory episode. We want to give you a quick intro to who we are and what we're going to be doing. So, why don't we start off with you, Brian? Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're looking forward to most.
Thanks, Ciaran. I am looking forward to most well, I'll start off. I'm an associate with Dynamite Lifestyle, and I have made it my life's work now to go after what this book here is taught, to go after the riches of the untold riches that this book can give you. And myself and Ciaran have been studying this for a long time, and I am now looking forward to give you the in-depth knowledge that we have got from working with one of the leading human performance mentors in the world, Kim Calvert. And I believe now that I am an expert in my field at this here because I can attract anything that I desire at any time. And it's just it's just the most magical things I've ever had in my life. So I want to be coming on here to share in-depth knowledge or understanding of this here work so you can do the exact same. And this is what I'm looking forward to, Ciaran, is just honestly giving value so people don't have to go these years of struggles, these years of wondering why's he got all the money, why's he not? Well, we understand the principles of success, and this is the reason why we want to give it, Ciaran. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I would be, on this very similar page as yourself, Brian. I'm also an associate with Dynamite Lifestyle. Myself and Brian here work together, as you mentioned, with Kim, who is, really is leading the field in this material and most importantly in implementing the principles outlined in this book. And I think that's what I'm excited about, Brian, is, we've done shows on this before. We're always studying this material, and it's through the implementation that you get more excited about it. When once you apply something and it works, that it never loses the feeling of, guess what, Brian, I've done it again. It happened again. You know what's going to happen, and when it happens, it feels great. So that's what I'm excited about, is, just spreading awareness of people are still reading this book and implementing it all the time. And that's the big one for me is, this works for everyone. It really, truly, truly does. That's how I spend my time now as well, is meeting with people, helping them with this, having calls, and, really just helping change people's lives with this book, as it has changed my life massively. I'm very excited for this show. We've got so much lined up. I just want to talk a bit about now what we can all expect moving forward. So I know personally, Brian, I'm looking forward to the guests. I'm looking forward to breaking this down. I'm looking forward to getting really in-depth about this. That's a lot of the feedback we've had from our past shows, that we really get into the how to implement it and get down into the gritty details. So that's definitely what I'm excited about. What about yourself, Brian? What are you looking forward to with the show?
Probably most of all, my favorite subjects in this year would be faith. We've all understood like faith and well, faith just hoping. People don't really have it. Their faith and fear, two things would demand that we believe in something we cannot see. And this is something that I can't wait to get a good depths of and give it a good understanding what real faith is. Faith is believing in something that it's coming to you and it shall be received. People say, "Oh, yeah, I have faith in this and I have faith in that," but your actions and daily actions every day don't actually show that. So with these teachings in this book gives us a better knowledge and better awareness of what real faith is. You've talked about the great leaders and stuff, but this book here has talked about that have used the principles of this book to be unsuccessful. Jesus Christ, Buddha, you've got Napoleon Hill, you've got Henry Ford, you've got all these guys. That faith has just been incredible in each one of their lives. And then with the faith, that over and over and over again brings desire. That'll be another subject here. And just that burning desire that this book, it just cements every single day in it. But they talk about a burning desire. I felt that burning desire. I have that burning desire. When I come on here, and you'll know, and Kieran has to come over and settle me down because I get that worked up because I know this here material is working through me at all times. I know there's a higher power flowing through me. I know there's something great inside me, and I want to share this with you. And the teachings in this book really do let you grasp what a burning desire is. Because people say, oh, I really want that. I want it. No, you want it, and you're going to do everything you can get it. And that brings us on to the sixth sense, which is another subject. These are the three subjects that I love the most. The sixth sense for me and Ciaran, well, we were talking about it there recently, and it was intuition. It's that knowing. You just know. You get that gut instinct that you know everything's going. You just feel like you're walking on water and stuff. You just, anything you put your hand to, you know it's going to work out. That's when you're in that state of flow, that intuition. You grasp all these ideas. These hunches come to you. I had a great hunch at the weekend there, and bang, it worked out. And it worked out better than I ever did because no way. I know how to act once I get these feelings. I know what to do when the hunch comes to me here. Like we have said it more times than enough. Like people are getting these great ideas every day. Everything that we see around here has probably come from a hunch or an intuitive factor. That's our connection to the infinite intelligence that we are going to share with you in depth about it. And it's some of the people that we will have on, all successful people have that sixth sense or intuition or higher mental faculty. So, Ciaran, them there, I'm passionate about them there ideas.
Yeah.
What about for you?
I would agree on the sixth sense. Intuition is massive, that's one of the big ones that this book does. It uncovers that sixth sense, and it really, once you really understand it, I think it's one of the most important parts of the book. It's between the subconscious mind and the sixth sense. I think that, they go hand in hand. One communicates with the other, excuse me, and it's that understanding that we all have it. And that's what's important, that everyone, and it's getting yourself to the place where you trust yourself, you trust your hunch, you trust your idea, you trust that you're on the right path. I think that's what's important. My three favorite chapters, I would have to say, is the imagination. I love the imagination. I can see us doing 2, 3, 4, 5 shows on imagination alone. It's so massive, and I feel that we're still only scratching the surface with understanding the imagination. I personally believe it's infinite, it's endless. It is infinite. It absolutely is. And the next one that I love is persistence. It's that not getting instant returns every time, but still showing up. That is so important. That's another thing. It never ceases to amaze me that on the last hour it comes through. And I love that. And you get yourself to the place where you're just persisting in it, that you don't even realize you're persisting in it. Okay, I don't have what I want yet. I'm just going to keep going because, I know it'll come with me. So it's that understanding and faith mixed with the persistence is gold. And then last but not least is my all-time favorite chapter of this book. Probably one of my most favorite subjects to talk about is the subconscious mind. Now, we definitely know there's going to be a lot of episodes, a lot of talk, and a lot of speakers on with regards to the subconscious. And we know that this one is infinite. We can talk about this one for days. It's massive for me. It's something that I tap into every day, and it's probably it's a tool. I believe that it's a tool for us to use, and it's probably something I use the most. Maybe meditating, praying, whatever we're doing, we're tapping into that, and it's just guiding that to bring to and through you what it is that you desire. So I'm looking forward to that one. It's going to be great. We've got a lot of guests lined up already, and the thing I love about this show is myself and Brian, we're going to be using these principles as we go with the show, so it's just going to all unfold.
We can see Bob Proctor on it someday.
Yeah, absolutely. Talking about the subconscious.
Working from the goal achieved, buddy, isn't that it?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. And then that's it. Just implement that into your subconscious. The tool will get to work straight for you. That's it. So why don't we talk a little bit about what's coming up, Brian? Episode 1. This is our introductory episode. What can people expect now moving into episode 1?
Well, again, we're just going to finish it off with, or start off, as Ciaran mentioned there, the number one thing, we want to get into the nitty gritty of it all. There's no point going around it. We want to get straight into what we feel is the ultimate factor in this book, which is the subconscious mind. And if we understand that we can program our subconscious mind, then we can program anything results that we want. people are understanding. They're all walking around in life without a manual in life. That's what I feel. They don't have a manual. And they don't know how to work this incredible machine that we have. And the subconscious mind, understanding that, gives you a piece of that manual for then you to put in place the workings and the results that you always desired. But for me, the subconscious mind is it that it's that infinite intelligence, it's that consciousness, and everything that we talk about, it's in the air, it's in us. But I was never realizing that we were always being programmed, in life without us knowing. And that this chapter we're going to go into is just letting people become more aware of what had happened, of why it happened, and how you can change it. And that's what we want to be coming into in the subconscious, and just giving people here that underlying knowledge of where this book takes us. Because if we can tell them about what the paradigms and the subconscious mind is, then they can fully grasp the rest of it.
Yeah. And you can put it straight into action, which is something that I love. And we just need to all know that we're all part of it. We all have it. Whatever your level of understanding is, that's all is different. And as Bob says, you don't actually need to know every single bit about it. What you need to know is how you can use it to serve you. And that's what's important. Using this information, using this book, and most importantly, using your subconscious mind to serve you. And that's what's so exciting, because it is infinite and we all have it. And then, in my opinion, all of these chapters are around how to use your subconscious. That's what I believe. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to get into it. It's something I absolutely love. I love sharing it with people, and my favorite thing to do is share it with someone and watch them use it. So throughout the whole duration of this show, we want this to be an interactive thing. All our social media channels are out there. You can contact us through our YouTube here on the podcasting platform. Wherever you may be listening to this, you can get in contact with us, and we definitely urge you to. We want to hear your stories. We want to hear your feedback, and we all want to think and grow rich together.
How can they contact us, Ciaran?
So you can find myself or Brian on Instagram. Our links are here in the description. Again, with Facebook, we've both got Facebook groups going. All these links will be out there. And of course, you can contact us directly here on the comment section on whatever platform you're watching this on. So, myself, Brian, or one of the team are always on watching the comments, and we'll be straight back to you. And yeah, we highly recommend that you get involved, you interact with us, because that's what we're here for. We want to share this material, break it down, and this is for everyone. So if you don't understand what we're saying, that's fine. That's great. That means that you can get your level of understanding there, and that's what's important. How many times do you think, you read this book, Brian, before you had the confidence to start talking about it? That's it.
Oh, well, I've read it and I've listened to it, Ciaran. I listened to it maybe about 10 times on Audible. And I listened to it back the way each chapter, so I then understood it from a different way as well. And I read it more times than enough. Every time I don't really ever finish the book, because once you finish the thing, it just goes right around to the start again. That's the way mine goes. I just literally stop the last page and I go straight to the fourth page and start reading again. That's just constantly the way I do it all the time. So it's repetition that we understand. That word has been mentioned so many times. So I believe that people are going to get serious value from this. They can absolutely, become rich by learning and studying alongside us, because that's exactly what we're doing, and that's what millions of people around the world have done as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's all about. This is what this show is: thinking and growing rich. It's going to be based on this. We've got so many more books. We're studying all the time, and we'll have so many more speakers to get involved. And yeah, ultimately the goal is let's all think and grow rich together. Isn't that right, Brian?
Yeah, that's exactly what we want to be after. It's in the name, and it says it all. We'll be putting up the subconscious name, jump on it, and watch the first series.
All right, that's it from us, everyone. We'll see you in episode 1. Thank you, as always. Don't forget to share with all your friends. Have a good one.